So yeah, I get it. I look a little bit like a cop, but usually when someone says, you're a police officer, and I say, no, I'm Kevin Sheehan with the New York Post, from there on, they usually get it. New York City is not a boring place, and we see our fair share of strange behavior, but this one actually even rises up to get my attention. I get a call from our assistant police bureau chief, and he asks me to swing by Chelsea Piers to see if I can get any information on someone who tried to pirate a ship. He tried to board and take over and set sail on a large private yacht. So apparently when the police call came over, we had a photographer in the area who was able to get on the scene and take pictures of the man being arrested for trying to commandeer this boat. In the pictures of him being dragged off the boat by the police, I could see different parts of the ship, so I could figure out, based on those photos, which one of these boats it was. And I went over there, and as I was going over there, I asked directions from someone who was wearing a first mate uniform. The man got a little confused. I was wearing my press pass, just like I'm always wearing my press pass. But I guess the nature of the way I asked the questions about the individual and about the crime, I think this guy got the idea that maybe I was law enforcement or maybe I was some governing body. But I told him, hi, I'm Kevin Sheehan from the New York Post, and I'm looking for information on this man. And I held up a picture of the man in cuffs. And the first mate that I was speaking to said, oh yeah, I met him this morning when I came in from work. I had just come down the gangplank, and he came running up and pushed me off over the railing, and he ran up and took over the ship and started taking off. And I was like, wow, I think I might have, found somebody who knows something about this. I just happened to luck into the person who had first contact with this individual. He was really nice enough to give me everything we needed to get an exclusive on the story. But what the first mate also had information on, which no one else seemed to know, was why this individual was stealing the boat. He was stealing the boat because he wanted to go to Bellevue, which is on the east side. He was on the west side. He was going to take the boat to get him over there, to get him around the island. The first mate said that once he was telling this to the police said, don't worry, we'll give you a ride over there. It's not going to be a problem. So after we were finished with the interview, I asked the first mate if someone who owned or had authority over this vessel was willing to talk. And he said, oh, I'll go get my captain. So the captain came back, and I said, hi, I'm Kevin Sheehan from the New York Post. And the captain looked at me and said to his first mate, he's not a cop, he's a reporter. And I said, no, I'm not a cop. As you can see, I'm Kevin Sheehan from the New York Post, as I told your first mate. And then he said, oh, no, we can't talk to you. Sorry. And he just turned around and walked away. No one else got that story. The reason why was just because the first mate was still kind of in shock and got the wrong idea and thought he was just telling the story to a detective, or I have no idea what he thought. But I couldn't have said, I'm Kevin Sheehan from the New York Post, clearer, louder, or any more times. Thanks for watching today. Go ahead and press that like button, and please feel free to subscribe so that you don't miss any of the stories that we're covering for the New York Post.